You got it!
Veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and/or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to put the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want you to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to Patriot Playtime. We got your 6 at 6. Now here's your host, Shad Turner of Veterans Unite Podcast and the People's Patriot Project. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Hey, there we are. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of We Got Your 6 at 6 with the People's Patriot Project and Veterans Unite Podcast. I'm Shad Turner, host of the Veterans Unite Podcast. And as always, we do have Mark Peterson and Andrea Eichmann from the People's Patriot Project. Thankfully, they made it back from their Nashville trip today by the skin of their teeth. And so we've got a full show today. And before we get into what that full show is, you know what we have to do. If you can stand, please do. If you're wearing a hat, please take it off. And it's time to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. All right. So what's going on, everybody? How was Nashville, guys?
Holy cow, dude.
And it looks like you brought somebody back with you, or at least digitally.
Of a lifetime. I'm telling you that right now, man. We are so blessed. No, you're not seeing double, just so you know. We have our musical guest on right now, Johnny Cole Murdock, and another great friend, great patriot, and we have Tony Turner. So they're not twins. They're not related. They just two really good looking dudes. And so
amen on that one.
It was so awesome. So awesome, man. We wouldn't even have enough time in this hour to tell you the connections and the opportunities we had while we were down there. And we have been absolutely completely blessed. We don't get done what we get done without the support of all those that are listening. And I'm going to say it over and over again. I don't also get able to get done the things that I need to get done with the People's Patriot Project with the amazing help of Andrea Eichmann. And
Andrea.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you, Andrea. And Wow. The entire mission kind of started off as a restoration weekend for a veteran family, and it actually ended up being a restoration weekend for 3 veteran families, and just absolutely ecstatic and exciting. The business connections we made in Nashville, starting with the Bold Patriot Brewing. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Chris Turner, who invited us down to be part of his launch to his tour. We had Adam Jones come up from Georgia with Feed the Heroes Foundation, and Matt Strand and his family. We got to see Chloe, his daughter. And then we got to hang out with Brandon Mills. We got to hang out with Stephen John. It was just every time we turned around was just another amazing opportunity. And I'm kind of living high on the whole thing. Yeah, Brian, we miss you down there, brother. We'll make it. There's some things in the work right now, and everyone on screen is going to be privy to that. We got some big things working right now. We're very excited. Hardland might move. It might move from the Kansas concept to maybe a Tennessee concept. And that's okay. So we're working on it. We're working on it.
So now what about you guys? Are y'all wanting to move to Tennessee now?
Well, we're not moving, but you know what? The mission of the People's Patriot Project has extended itself across the entire nation. And again, completely blessed. We've got some amazing brothers and sisters, even this weekend that we met out from California. Tina, and you're going to have to help me, Andrea, sorry.
Tina and Tom.
Tina and Tom. Tom is a movie producer. And
they have a podcast. The two of them. Yeah.
And then Danielle and Travis with radio.
Oscar Mike
Radio brought us into their fold, and it never stopped.
And devoted to a soldier.
Say that again, Tony.
The Devoted to a Soldier.
Danny's podcast.
Oh yeah. And I didn't meet him, but we are getting ready to. I've messaged him, and we're going to be talking with him as well. But so we're sitting there, and just the networking, and Tony, Mr. Turner here, is looking to branch the People's Patriot Project down into Alabama, and we're going to figure out those pieces and get those all put in place. But it was like an extension of the arm, and all of a sudden Tony's talking to people, and people are inviting us. We went to a shoot on Saturday, a veteran shotgun competition that was put on. I got to get all my notes up here because I really didn't get time to.
Songs of Sound.
Thank you. Songs of Sound. But we had, and I'm going to mess up Miranda's last name. Weedle, Weidle. Miranda Weedle actually did the invite, but Jamie Vernon, the founder of Songs for Sound, grabbed us and just loved everything we're doing. Starts off with this amazing story. Let me rephrase it. Her daughter's born deaf, and there's a whole process about implants, and I don't want to steal her story because she does a way better job. But ultimately now is providing these implants for veterans so that they can hear as well. Absolutely phenomenal organization. We're going to invite them to be part of the Lighten the Load program with us. And I think there's going to be a ton of opportunities to offload is not the right word, but network and share our veteran musicians with their organization and get them out on the stage more and get them more exposure through that organization. And it just, gosh dang it, man. I like I said, we could take the hour plus more and talking about the amazing guests, amazing people we met, including our guest, Johnny Cole Murdock, who we got to see play live last night. Big check mark off. One of the things I wanted to make sure I got to do was hit and I hope this doesn't offend Johnny, but a dive in Nashville because we definitely nailed that one last.
It was definitely a dive bar, but it was awesome. Like it was no AC. You're sweating, and like everybody's sweating, and it's fun.
they had a cat walking around everywhere, and Andrea remembers the cat's name, but it was really cool. They had a band out on the back doing solos, and then they had a main stage, and they were pumping those guys through there. But I got to see this guy jump up on a big box and just shred it, man. The guy was getting it down. And you know what? Maybe he needs to know this. He's out-kicked his coverage with the lady he's involved with. I don't know how he did it. Oh, wait, that was a side conversation. We weren't supposed to talk about that.
Oh, my gosh. She is so cute and so sweet. And I don't know that he matches her well, probably. But she is a sweetheart of a girl, that's for sure.
We'll give a shout out to Corinne, and there is some connection with the name Corinne, and I haven't had time to share that with my family yet. But awesome! Thanks for letting us to meet Corinne. And
I'm definitely blessed to have her in my life. I mean, my aunt tried to tell me I married up. I kind of don't like that, but it's kind of true. Like I come from a redneck family. Her dad's a dentist. You know, my dad fixes things.
Well, it works out really well. It's adorable.
And Johnny's got this amazing buddy that we met, Cody, which again, the connection with me because where I'm from, this guy sings opera, man. And he's 19 years old. He's going to college down there. And these guys all took off, and he's out there singing opera in the middle of the parking lot while we're taking off last night. And he's singing in French. He's singing in German. I think he sang in Swahili for a second there.
Italian.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what. It was amazing.
He definitely sings in Swahili. He's real well-versed, well-cultured.
So awesome. The food there was amazing. Thanks for that.
Arnold's Country Kitchen.
Yeah. I had these amazing cornhole cakes and then some hanger steak on grits. That was our dining delight for the week. It was awesome. Other than the donuts, Tony and Misty found.
Those were the awesome donuts. They went back and got more today.
Yes, we did.
You got to rub that in, don't you? Rub it in.
Hold on.
Oh, they're going to show us one.
I will show you. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sorry. Every time I see someone show me donuts while they're in a vehicle, I think about that Fluffy joke.
But you can smell it.
Oh, Fluffy the Gabriel, right?
Gabriel.
That is funny.
So Brian Gibson's informing us that he's going to have Chris Turner, the artist that we went and watched this weekend, down at Fob Rush in July. And so
awesome.
I believe that's also an event we're trying to get down to as well and help with the week of getting Fob Rush set up. And so we're really excited about that too.
Well, and Chris should really like that because Chris's show Saturday night, which I don't know if I knew this. We had talked about it a little bit, but it was an actual big fundraiser. Is it 4575? Are those the right numbers?
Yes.
Mission 4575. Because we didn't know for sure what that meant. And so we called Chris up and asked him, and they're raising money to build a VFW called Mission 4575. And so, I was like, that is, and a little known secret, I don't win things a lot, but I won the 50-50 pot Friday night, which the way we do it is we just give it back. That's not even a question. And so I was out talking actually to Johnny's wife and Johnny Cole's wife, and then I kept hearing my name. I went running in and I had won. And I was like, great. And then I wanted to go finish that conversation. And then I want a bottle of Heroes vodka. And then
Damn.
I won a gift card. I don't know. I just kept winning, and it was pretty cool because I never really win.
Yeah, right. Right.
When I
Awesome.
win big. That's what it
Like
is.
I said, we could sit and talk about this all night long. Andrew, what's going on in our world? What are we getting done here?
Oh, Peterson, thank you for asking. Let me can you stall for just a second? Because I don't have this pulled up right now. Thank you.
So there's a big competition, the shotguns competition, and these veterans, we had Andrea, we had Tony, we had Eric Pack, and then we had Adam Jones with Feed Our Heroes Foundation. And they just can't go out there and have fun. They're competing the whole time, seeing who's the best. Navy versus Air Force versus Army. It's just like, come on, guys. They're just lucky I didn't get to throw one in my hands because it wouldn't even have been a competition at that point. But I gave them all a chance to have. So this amazing thing. So they have 32 ranges on this site, all different. And they put a different rifle shotgun on each one of the sites. Over-unders, Remingtons, semis. And it gives everyone a chance to shoot different scenes, ups and downs, bars and shorts. And it just was really cool. And we all think it wasn't like an AR course because you have all these ranges and they're shooting in a daisy wheel into the middle. So, of course, you couldn't see the next range from you, and you couldn't see across. And they choke everything down pretty good. But it was just an amazing facility. That was the Nashville Gun Club down there on the river. Good Foods Mission Barbecue donated. And what an amazing group. If you're down south, we don't have them up north, but if you're down south, make sure they're more than veteran friendly and they are giving and helping to the cause. Make sure you're stopping in at all and any mission barbecues. They're doing an amazing job as well. So
it's really good food too. It's some dang good barbecue.
Oh, that was super.
We had pulled pork, pulled chicken. And it was out of this world. And I'm putting it on the line right here. Absolutely the best mac and cheese I've ever had my entire life from Mission Barbecue. I'm giving it right there. Mark Peterson, you can say it. Tell them I sent you. Go eat their mac and cheese. Who's that guy? All right, I stalled.
You did great. Thank you, because I am here. All right, guys. Just a reminder, every week we like to remind everybody that our first responders are on the front lines and our military is on the front line, working hard to save lives and protect communities across the nation. And as Mark likes to say, keep us safe so we can put our heads down on our pillows at night and not worry about a lot of that stuff. During the month of May, there are a number of opportunities to recognize the hard work and the life-saving sacrifices of fire service. I might have been tired when I was typing that. Law enforcement and emergency medical service personnel. Let's remember, these people willingly serve. They chose this. They make sacrifices. And I don't just mean like they miss a meal. They leave their families. They run the risk of not coming home that day or any of the next days. They represent the world around us. And they represent us around the world. And so we just want to keep them in mind when we talk about this. So May is the National Military Appreciation Month. And this is a whole entire month dedicated to recognizing and showing appreciation to the armed forces of the United States of America. And that is all of them gathered together. As not singling out one or the other. We all have our own months as well. But this is just the military all in one batch. It is also the month of the military caregiver. And we just want to pay tribute to all those who take care of more than 2 million veterans, including all the work that they do, even when they don't consider themselves caretakers. And that includes a lot of family members. And trust me, we are all about those family members. This isn't a national holiday, but it is used as a way to just raise the awareness for the wounded veterans and their families and caregivers. One way to show appreciation for that is maybe volunteer or just go visit at a local veterans home or a nursing home that has your veteran at it. It is Public Service Recognition Week this week. The first full week in May was established in 1985, dedicated to honoring our public servants, those who serve our nation as federal, state, county, and local government employees. It is National Correctional Officers Week, and we just want to say thank you, because we truly, I don't know that we list them individually, but boy, do we appreciate them. This honors those who are in charge of those who are incarcerated and awaiting trial, and managing convicted criminals who are serving that time. You can honor this day by recognizing that the correctional officer is a multifaceted job, not just at a single level. There is a serious shortage in this career, and the job is not glorious, but indeed needed. First Thursday in May, you guys. So Thursday is a National Day of Prayer. This is important to our military. The existence of chaplains and chaplain assistants tie this to the military profile. Not an official tie into the religious observance of this day, but it is observed by military at bases and forward operating locations around the globe. And we met Aaron, Mark, pardon?
No,
Mark,
keep going.
Is this weekend. Farrar? Ooh, I
Andrew
touched
Farrar.
on that.
Yep.
Yes, Chaplain Aaron. So we met him this weekend. National Nurses Week begins May 6th and ends May 12th. And we just tie that to the Florence Nightingale. And in reality, it is based on Florence Nightingale's contributions and her work in Crimea, if I say that correctly. So National Nurses Week was held first during October 1954. That was to mark the 100th anniversary of Florence Nightingale's work. And in 2020, National Nurses Week marked the 200th anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth. Okay, you guys, hold on to your hats, because May 7th is Military Spouse Appreciation Day. That's the Friday before Mother's Day every year. We honor contributions and sacrifices made by military spouses. Their commitment and support helps to keep our country safe. Military spouses are the backbone of the families who support our troops during their mission deployment, reintegration, and their reset. Military spouses are silent heroes who are essential to the strength of the nation, and they serve the country just like their loved ones. Big force that the People's Patriot Project will reckon with solidly in the coming weeks. It's also Armed Forces Week. That starts the second Saturday, so towards the end of this week, through the third Sunday in May. This year, that's May 9th through the 16th. It's an occasion to remember past and present service for all branches. Each branch still has its own day, but this is a week just to reflect on the sacrifices made by all in every branch. And then May 4th is an International Firefighters Day, and I think I threw that in last year. This one started in Australia. While 5 firefighters died while trying to contain a wildfire in Victoria in 1999. And it includes an international sound-off to those who take part in that on the first Sunday in May when at noon local time each year, fire sirens will sound for 30 seconds worldwide, followed by a minute of silence in memory of those who have died in the line of firefighter duty. Ooh, lots of announcements. Big stuff going on this week.
A lot of stuff, man.
That
a lot of stuff.
Well, I feel good about that because the last couple of weeks there hasn't been so much. So.
Sure.
But you do realize that you left out 2 very important dates, right?
Let's get those.
All right. Well, actually, one of them was past, and one of them is actually tomorrow. Take a wild guess what it is.
Chad Turner's birthday.
Tomorrow, yes.
We did miss it.
Tomorrow I turn 47, and 3-4 days ago I had my 19-year anniversary. So
that's right. That is right. I knew that. Happy anniversary to you too.
And your first colonoscopy, right?
No,
Happy anniversary,
thank
bud.
God.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. The VA says I don't need one of those until I'm 50. So I'm like, yes,
50.
I got 3 more years of freedom.
I tell you.
Or I maintain my virginity for another 3 years. However you want to look at it.
We get the exciting, awesome opportunity to have Brother Eric Pack on with us as well. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Pack.
Hello. What's up?
It was awesome to be around you this weekend, buddy.
Yes, it was. Thank you for the invite.
It was
absolutely
awesome. Oh, you just stepped off. I was just getting ready. Johnny Cole has probably listened to us ramble enough, but we'll stall a little bit more. Eric, tell me about the highlight of your weekend. What was the best part?
All of it. Good to see you. You guys get to see Tony, Misty. You know what I'm saying, and met a few good guys, and got to be in Nashville again. And this time, actually spend time in Nashville and just like soak in all the Nashville like culture and everything. It was flipping phenomenal.
It was awesome.
That's very awesome.
Johnny Cole. Let's hear a little bit about you, brother. Let's hear about your mission, where you've been, what you're doing, where you're going.
All right. Well, it all started with my mom and my daddy in Texas, but I'm not going to get into too many details. And then eventually I was born in Terrell, Texas, and actually moved around a ton. Like I went to 10 elementary schools, 10 different ones, 2 different middle schools, 5 different high schools. So I moved around a bunch. I didn't come from a military family, just crazy family in some ways. But ended up graduating, and I decided to go into the military. So I ended up going to the Air Force and became a missile maintainer, maintaining ICBMs in North Dakota. So I did that for 6 years, and I kind of always played music. So I really kind of cut my teeth playing in bars in Minot, North Dakota, and kind of around that area. And ended up deciding that I wanted to pursue an education and try to pursue music. So I ended up getting out of the military, went up to Hillsdale College, went to school there for a little while. That's where I met my wife. And then I decided, and with her support, it's like I need to pursue music fully. So we ended up deciding to come down to Nashville, which also had a lot more opportunities for her to get a writing job. She works for the Tennessee Star here in Nashville, or in Tennessee, and been playing music down here. And now I'm currently working on releasing an album called These Colors Don't Run. That's the title track. And just with all the craziness happening, I just wanted to, been wanting to write a patriotic song about, just my love for the country, love for the flag, and just like, just unapologetic about it. I'm not afraid of supporting the flag. And I think that's like the one unifying thing that a lot of people can stand behind. And one of the reasons like everybody in the military works so well together, doesn't matter what color, creed, or what you believe and whatnot. But we, like at the end of the day, we got each other's back and we stand behind that flag. So I kind of wrote a song called These Colors Don't Run about that. Any other questions? I kind of didn't know what to say, so I just kept going.
No, that's perfect. So this part of our show is where we just get to know our musician, understand that there's usually something that triggers the drive and the passion. And I have not met one of our veteran or first responding musicians that doesn't have the seated drive just to make a difference and help their brothers and sisters. And so I don't mean to put words in your mouth or put you in the position to not be real, but the realness comes out in your music. That was one of the cool things. Normally, we've asked our veterans and first responder musicians to come on El Natural, and we've entertained the videos because it's a cleaner sound a lot of the times. but we have just grown really passionate about the live part of it. And Mr. Murdock came on and he said, I'm just want to go live. And I was like, I love it. This is where we get to hear the heart and soul of people's craft. And so what's the first one you're going to lay down for us, brother?
It'll be These Colors Don't Run. I'm going to take my headphones.
Hopefully get no echo. Can you hear me?
Yep.
It'll be These Colors Don't Run. It's like the last song I've written, which I'm really proud of. Can you hear my guitar? Okay. I mean, I'm just going from a phone microphone, so it's
you're good.
Really raw. So, all right. These colors don't run, they don't hide. No, sorry. These colors don't run, they don't hide. I don't hide, I look you in the eyes. I won't shut up, I won't be quiet. Just try to stop me if you feel like I'm dying. I pray for peace and not for war. Some things are worth dying for. I love this flag like my old man. I even served like an old granddad. But won't give up, some gave too much. All they had to the last drop of blood. These colors don't run, they don't hide. I ain't afraid to die. What is good, what is true, what is beautiful and right. These colors don't run, not afraid of go. If you wanna fight, come and get you some. Colors don't run, them bite with blood. Some who said enough is enough. Freedom may free some no more than me. When loved ones don't come back home from overseas. Crying shame of some men have fought for. It's taken in vain, but I say hell no more. Step on my flag, I kick your ass. You act like trash, I treat you like that. These colors don't run, they don't hide. I ain't afraid to die. What is good, what is true, what is beautiful and right. These colors don't run, they're not afraid to come. If you wanna fight, come and get you some. These colors don't run.
Holy cow, brother. That's
Thank you, Moody.
and we got our fans are warming up too. Cody Merton, he's rocking it out. LJ Jasper, Jeremy Schroeder. It's just everyone's coming on and just celebrating that music, man. It's awesome. And of course, gosh, I'm having a moment. When everything lines up and is in the perfect line and you're making a difference and the world is a better place because of the stuff you do, that's why we do all this. And we have been so blessed. We've been blessed by the amazing artists we have on. I'm blessed by the fact that I got to put my paws on everyone on the screen this weekend, other than Shad, but we'll get there. He's got a big bear hug coming up here soon.
Brace yourself.
You give a great bear hug.
Oh man, that song fits so
you need
well.
like a workout regime to get ready for this hug.
Well, that's funny you mentioned that because our first our pre-show meeting with Mr. Murdock was him in the gym the other day. He was pumping iron, and he came on, and we did some pre-show stuff, and that was just a good time. And again, got to go down there and lay some hands on him, and it was good. Cody says this weekend was amazing. I agree with you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what one of those.
It's definitely got some nice muscly throwing arms.
This is so awesome. Back to Murdock's song. I mean, it was absolutely. It's got so much. Someone's stepping in there. Eric Pack is on here. He is on here. Oh, we're out. I didn't notice we had him on camera now because he's pulled over and safe and good to go. It's LJ's calling you out. She's gonna put some of her song on the guy. LJ is giving us the whole breakdown. Has Adam Jones hooked up, and again, just doing some amazing things. I love that song only in the fact that it is. When is enough going to be enough? And we just celebrate what this country's all been about. I've been involved in so many conversations in the last week about. I think people need to slow down and realize America is a project. It's less than 300, a little over 300 years old. Show me another country that is under 300 years old that has done the things that we have done. The freedoms, the passions, the expressions. Yes, I understand and I get. I won't argue with anyone. It's not been perfect for everybody. I get that. I'll tell you another thing. There's nothing in that Constitution that says you're going to get up every day and have an amazing day. It says you have the opportunity. It says you have the opportunity. Earn it. Go get it. Do it for yourself. Quit pointing the finger and blaming everyone else. There are amazing men and women across this country that have given you that opportunity. They're all on the screen right now, plus more. You have the chance. You have the opportunity, and it's just time to stop. Let's work towards it together. We're still doing it. We're still together. We're still building it. We're still being amazing. There are opportunities for everyone. Yes, I get it. I understand. Oh, so passion.
Say again, Johnny.
I was gonna say, I just
really appreciate what you're saying. I mean, I think the time is enough. I mean, so many good people of different colors have, fought and died for this country. And, we stand on the backs of those who bled before us to lay a foundation. And of course, I mean, nothing is ever going to be perfect just because man, is imperfect in nature. And, it's never going to be perfect. Any institution is never going to be perfect when people are in charge, because people screw up. They do dumb things. But we can always be better and, appreciate what we do have and be positive, because no one wants a negative Nancy, So
that's a gigantic piece that we've really been and again, I don't mean to tear down any institution or organization or anything, but our news media outlets have just bought into this negative messaging, and I refuse to buy into it. Stop buying into it. Make life what you want of it. All right. I get there's some tough things that go on. I heard some amazing stories this weekend from veterans who have come home, have given part of themselves, or we can't hear from the ones that have given all themselves. I talked to an amazing mother this weekend who wears her son's dog tags because he can't wear them any longer because he's no longer around to wear them because of his stuff. And again, I get it. I had an amazing conversation with another brother who just the social emotional buildups and the anxiety he deals with. And it was just like, what can we do to make it better? What can we do to help? What can we do to support? And again, happy heroes make happy communities. I full-heartedly believe in that. And your song just now just brought up this whole thing in me to it's time, man. It's time. It's time to move forward. We have the conversation about solidarity and what that looks like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, and again, this is not an attack on, because this can cover many pieces, and I'm not giving you a visual right now, but solidarity is not one hand held in the air. It's many hands together, working together, building together, and it is every culture, it is every color, it's every creed, it's the whole package. And yeah, I'm going to get off that box. We can kick that one to death. Big punt, boom, it's off. And so,
can we just remind everybody that you're also a social studies teacher, so all the truth in that, right?
Well, that's a growing thing. I, again, had that conversation 100 times this weekend too. We are learning so much from history, and yes, some pieces of history are missing. I get that. Some pieces of history haven't been written in every single book. I get that too. We need to have the positive messaging. We need to know and hear about everything that's happened. It has got us here. But there's been, again, successes in all race, creeds, and everything else as well. And again, I'm not minimizing. I'm not, we can do this together. I know we can do this together. And so, awesome. So we were supposed to have another guest on, but we got an amazing panel on here tonight. And then I know that Mr. Murdock's going to play another song for us. Anthony, what was your takeaway from the weekend? I said Anthony. Tony.
Anthony. That's what his wife calls him.
I know. I sound like your wife for a second.
Well, she calls me Amphy. Man, I had a blast. There was so much more that happened than I had expected out of this weekend. It was nonstop. Like we met someone, and then we went right into meeting someone else, and then someone else, and it's like a web. It just kept spreading and spreading, and I had a blast. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better weekend to meet such great people.
It was kind of funny because I sat down with the crew of people I was hanging out with for the weekend, and we created this list of all the things that we wanted to get done, and tried to create a schedule. About every morning, right after we got up and got moving, everything was shot to poo, and we were doing something completely not what we had planned to do. So, and that's okay. That's okay. It's the spontaneity of it, and what a beautiful part of the country too. That's the first time I'd been down in that part of the country for any length of time, and what a beautiful. You're blessed, Johnny, to live down there in that area, and you to experience that. The people were amazing down there too. So.
Oh, they're so nice. Everybody's nice.
I love it. Like Texas is the great state, but Tennessee's pretty awesome too. I call it the good state because it's not quite like Texas, but it's pretty dang good and awesome people down here.
Absolutely, Cody. Bold Patriot event was tons of fun. Glad I met. Oh, Cody, it was awesome meeting you as well. Awesome. Can I really quick, just in case he doesn't hang out long? Andy Madrano, thank you for popping in. And if you are still watching, I don't know if you are still on your ruck, but thanks for sharing all of that along the way on your ruck as well. Awesome job, dude. Thank you.
Awesome. It's nothing's better when you know and you've just been blessed. You guys watch here in the near. I know he's going to be studying up. I know he's going to be working hard. Cody Horn is going to be is going to be on your radars here as one of the. What's his nickname? Cole.
He is the Opera Bubba. I mean, he is AKA Opera Bubba. He's like big Opera Bubba with the cowboy hat, singing some arias. Cowboy hat. I mean, it's amazing. He got quite a voice.
And can do it in 3 different languages.
Yeah, I have enough problems with English. Like, yeah.
Some people say I don't speak English, so
same here.
Oh, he's giving us a secret. He's in the back, corner. He's he told us last night that's what he was going to be doing. He's trying to be quiet right now, but
he's doing good. He's doing good.
What's our next song, buddy?
The next song I'm going to sing for y'all is this is the last song I wrote before I got out of the military in 2018. It's called Way Back Home. It's kind of about going back home, and just kind of a weird thing once you like take off the uniform and you stop putting on your combat boots every day and start putting on, well, me, cowboy boots. I'm always wearing boots of some sort, but just a different thing. So it's kind of about that. So here it goes. Yeah, funny enough, y'all showed up to that gig last night right before, right after that song was sung. I was like, man, I didn't get to sing it for you guys, but I'm glad I can do it today. All right, got it. I'm looking for something, just trying to find my way back home. Been gone for so long, I don't even know which way to go. Red lights keep turning, trying to slow down my road, but I won't let it stop me. Won't let it hold me back no more. I'm sorry, Mama, wish I could been there when you made the most, but you know I screwed. Doing things they should. Don't worry, not much longer. I'll be home before you know. I live with the choices made in my life. Ink stains these pages I can't rewrite through the blood, sweat, and tears made in this force. No turning back, I must go on. Been too long, been too far, just trying to hold on to what I've got left. That's okay, that's alright. I'm still here and I ain't dead. Lost some good friends down this hard road. That's how life goes in. Ain't always pretty, sometimes it's ugly. Without the rain, the sun wouldn't be the same. Live with the choices made in my life. The ink stains these pages I can't rewrite through the blood, sweat, and
years made in this fall. No turning back. I must go on. I'm looking for something, just trying to find my way back home. Been gone so long, I don't even know which way to go.
Oh man.
Nice.
So awesome, man. And the message,
Very good.
thank you for your service, Johnny Cole Murdock. Thank you for your mission that you have after. This is definitely part of the mission and the boots on the ground here with this. And this is just, maybe this is part of your song, maybe not. Sometimes this is interpretation is a gigantic piece to it, but not all of our brothers and sisters make it home for a number of reasons. Sometimes making it home isn't just the physical aspect of it. Some of them don't make it home on the social emotional side of it, and they get locked into their service perception or service performance. They're locked in that, and we need to bring them all the way home. If we can bring them all the way home, we have less chance of losing them. And so,
I agree.
Our veterans are stuck in that model, and again, I don't want that to get out there. You know, just because we're losing between 17 and 75 a day, it's not everyone. But at the same time,
Still too many.
One is too many, and so lessen that number, and just knowing that again, all these guys and gals have given something. They've given some, and many of them are given all. It's cliche for me to hear "thank you for your service." It's not. No one needs to thank me, and I get it. It's cool. It's nice. It's a good gesture. We saw some young bucks just out of basic training this morning in the airport, and so excited, full of passion, full of energy, full of just wanting to serve. And gave a couple of them a pat on the back and thank you. And I hope there's a reason why people serve. They want to be part of something bigger than themselves. And I don't think there should be a punishment when you're doing that. And post or pre or during. And they should be lifted up as heroes. Not all heroes wear capes. I heard that a couple times today too. But there are people that are giving. I get it. It's not meant for everyone. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being part of our world, Johnny.
Hey, thanks for inviting me on. Well, I go by Johnny Cole or Cole. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be able to share that song that I wrote with other people. Hopefully gives them some encouragement, because I know it can easily feel like you're alone or just coming back, because, we take a different route, us people that enlisted in the military. It's not like, we went to college and partied for 4 years, but no, we took a part of our lives and said, we're going to give it to something bigger, went straight to work, whatever it was that we're doing to help, continue the continuity of the freedom that we enjoy. And I know coming back home, it's a funny thing. It's a weird thing. And, it's also okay to, I think, to feel, to have struggles and to feel sad. One of the lines that in my second verse is just talking about it ain't always pretty, sometimes it's ugly, but without the rain, the sun wouldn't be wouldn't be the same. So you gotta, sometimes I think it's, it's okay to feel bad, but it makes you enjoy the good times a little bit better when they happen, or when the sun is shining, when you sometimes experience the rain, whatever that might be in someone's life. I don't know.
Well, and again, I want to do a shout out real quick to all those people that have supported your veteran and or service member or your first responder, those spouses, those significant others. Thank you for. Sometimes it's not easy. Many times you didn't sign up for it. We get it. There's a lot of parents who don't necessarily are excited to send their daughters and sons out the door to let the government be their significant other for a while. But thank you for those that support those that serve as well. And you are a vital part of the big mission. Spouses, moms and dads, family members, thank you all for who support those who are also serving as well. You are a pivotal part of this. During every show, we also make sure that we take the time. Oh, we're going to get another song. You want to do another song, Johnny?
Sure.
All right. Let me get this out real quick. During every show, we do a buddy check, and we think these are important. We think these are important for the purpose of making sure that we're reaching out to those that were important in our lives, whether it was in service. And I get it. We had some of those battle buddies that maybe didn't want to celebrate too much, but it doesn't stop the fact that we should support them and take care of them as well. Remember, the strong ones are the ones that need help a lot of times as well. They don't wear it on their sleeve. So if you think you're the strong one and you're look at Tony Turner got his little plaque this morning. That's outstanding, brother.
Dude, and it still smells like the whiskey barrel.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, man, it smells so good.
Yeah, quit rubbing that in too, okay? I've had enough of that for the weekend. You don't know how hard it was, okay?
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, guys, we just got home. I'm going to grab everything and throw it in the house real quick, and then we're going to hop back on as soon as we hit the road.
All right.
Sounds good, Johnny.
Talk to you guys in just a minute.
Again, buddy check. We're scrolling all over the place right now, and that's okay too. That's what happens when you have a plan for guests and it doesn't. It's perfect. It's all works out.
Yeah.
What do you got? What's our last one, Mr. Cole?
What kind of song do y'all want to hear? Do y'all want to hear either like a more kind of upbeat song, or I got the song that's kind of cool. It's called "I Won't Cry When the Devil Dies," and it's a real kind of country western.
Let's do it.
All right,
I'm good for that one. Hell yeah!
All right,
let's rock it.
All right, let me get my headphones off. All right, now I won't cry when the devil dies, when the veil closes on, and dark dress saints never done nothing good for me. Oh, society. There's a time when the world was riding just had the reins. Texas Rangers rode hard, and the outlaws did the same. When up's up and down's down, and good is right and bad's wrong. Texas Rangers rode hard, and the outlaws did the same. When streets near the flat blue house, respect was expected, not a town. Texas Rangers rode hard, and the outlaws did the same. My boys rode hard as could. The law came down hard on them like a Texas said son. Texas Rangers said, boys, you can run if you want. My pistol don't miss, and the good Lord got my gun. There's a time when the world was rowdy and just had the reins. Texas Rangers rode hard, the outlaws did the same. When your word was as good as ink on the page, Texas Rangers rode hard, and the outlaws did the same. Someone put the right hand on the Bible, you can bet your life is true. Texas Rangers rode hard, and the outlaws did the same.
Ally boys rode hard as could, locking down hard on them like a Texas song. Texas Range said, boys, you can run if you want. My pistol don't miss, and the good Lord got my gun. As the Rangers closed in, Tennessee hit the pin. Them allies cussed and shouted, cause they knew they couldn't win. They almost got Texas Tommy, but no shot is bad. Just Texas Tommy fell back, put 3 bullets in his head. Sergeant Lee was a veteran, there ain't much he ain't seen with this Henry 44, with the rest in the grave. Texas Ranger said, boys, you can run if you want. My pistol don't miss, and the good Lord guides my gun. I won't cry when the devil dies, closes his eyes, goes straight to hell. He's never done nothing good for me, oh society.
Absolutely awesome.
Excellent, man.
We got the old hell yeah. Adam Jones. That's some driving. You got an amazing and we're so blessed to have you in our program. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for being willing to be on the show. Greatly appreciated. We're blessed.
Oh yeah. So glad
to be here, and thanks for the opportunity to get to sing to you guys. And it was awesome meeting you guys in Nashville. Get to eat some good old deep fried chicken, like literally just whole freaking chicken thrown in the grease.
Cody was upset. She did not eat her entire half a chicken.
Well, because he was still hungry. He ate a whole damn chicken. He's like, man, Opera Bubble wants more, and he just like kept trying to go for it.
It was
if I would have known we were going to that spot, if I would have known we were going to that spot, there was no way in hell I would have gotten food from the other place. So as soon as we walked into that spot, the ambiance was amazing. It smelled fantastic, and then all of you guys just brought over some just like amazing food, and I'm just like, why I died? I'm just so full. It was irritating, but I love the smell of it all.
That means you got to come back.
Oh, definitely. We will be back. Like me and Tony are looking at coming back out there because a girlfriend of ours' birthday coming up in November, so we're planning on to come out there between like the mid-November time frame.
So we're putting some things, some ideas, some suggestions together, revolving that event, Mr. Pack, and so we definitely will be out there. It was awesome. Thanks everyone for an amazing weekend. Remember, the People's Patriot Project is the opportunity to serve. It's the opportunity. We are the beacon. We are the beacon of hope. We are the beacon that we hope people see our ugly green. We call it ugly, but it's supposed to be eye-catching. It's an oxymoron. We want to bring awareness. We are the shock and awe in combating the invisible, deadly enemy of our heroes, and that's our mission. We want all of you to be part of it. We want you to join us. It's getting bigger and better every week, man. And I've been more blessed than I've ever been blessed in my life. And so, again, thank you for Andrea and the amazing work she does. Thank you, Shad, for the amazing work he does with the podcast. It was amazing seeing you, Pack. Johnny, thank you for being here. This is not the end. It's not a goodbye. It's a see you later. Remember, we do have post-show here. We've got a couple of people lined up to have conversations. If there's any musicians out there interested in being involved in an event in Southern Illinois in July, Mr. Brian Gibson has got an event down at Fob Rush, and we are going to be there as well.
What time? What day?
I think the 31st.
Mr. Gibson, tell us the dates of your event at Fob Rush.
Okay, last week of July, the 26th to the 29th, is the GI party. All my veterans will know what that means. Okay. And then the 30th is our opening night. We're going to be showing the movie Sergeant Will Gardner. And then Saturday, I am proud to announce that we did get Chris Turner locked in for that night. But we do have a few more hours in the daylight hours with the Jeep rides and the Kid Zone and everything else that has ballooned up and up to fill some music. And I'd much rather have my brothers and sisters that have that talent come and spread the message that working together is a lot better than standing alone.
Love it.
Awesome. Well, if you need another person, I'll be willing to come out there.
Tony Turner.
Let's stay connected. We'll get it all put in place, and it'll be awesome. And I got to give Brian the link through another link to be alive. So, again, thank you everyone for being a part of it. Check us out. Find the Beacon. Patriot Pride.